Honestly, this is pretty great. The sun is just so nice on my face, actually. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I just got to the office now. Big garbage truck blocking my sun. Okay, there you go. And yeah, I wanted to discuss today, you know, what differences. There's probably an incredible amount of differences. I might actually do a part 2 of this video, but some of the differences in terms of living here in the UK as opposed to living in South Africa. And there's no chance I would ever probably move back, not to South Africa anyway. I might move on after, geez, that sun is actually getting rough. I might actually move on once I get my passport and maybe go live somewhere in the east, or maybe somewhere else in Europe. See, I've still got a lot of exploring to do in Europe, actually. You know, so that's one of the things. But I mean, it is safer, with exception. I mean, there is also a lot of knife crime and stuff like that. Yeah. Jeez, that sun is brutally murdering my face. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So like I said, there is some like knife crimes and petty crimes and stuff. And I mean, it's not like nothing happens, you know. It's just, it's definitely, I would say, 98% safer. Honestly, that's how I feel anyway. I feel 98% safer here. Left my car unlocked last night by mistake. Everything I left in my car was still there, which is cool. But it's just a different lifestyle here. I just feel like life, where I'm at the moment anyway, I'm living in Bournemouth, and it just seems like everything is so much faster. The days sort of just merge together. It doesn't feel like Monday is Monday, Tuesday is Tuesday, like that. It's kind of like, oh shit, I can't believe it's actually the weekend again. It's crazy, man. So I generally work, I work 5 days in the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I only go into the office on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday. And I work remotely at home on Monday and Friday. But it's strange, like I'm often out till 2, 3 in the morning, and I would struggle to do that back home, back in South Africa. I don't know what it is. I don't know, it just feels like there's more happening here, so there's less time to sit and think, and you kind of just go on and you carry on with life. I feel like I've grown a lot as a person being here in this country, you know. Just in terms of, there's so much more diversity here. I feel so much more traveled, if that makes any kind of sense. I just feel more international, you know. Let me know if that actually makes any kind of sense. Oh, by the way, guys, if you do like the video, please like it at the bottom, and subscribe if you want as well. That's also an option. It's I know it doesn't help you much, but it's a very low effort thing on your part to do, and it helps an incredible amount. I don't think you realize how much that actually helps spread the messages far and wide. But yeah, back into the office today. I'm gonna start, you know, I've started on my new campaign now, and you know, just a continuation of that today. You know, I've really got this hair down now, man. It took me 3 minutes this morning to do my hair. It's just, you know, oftentimes when you're younger and you're like trying to do your hairstyle, and like this doesn't work, you try this, you think it looks cool, you look at a picture and you're like, shit, nah, you know, this is not doesn't suit my face, doesn't work. But honestly, I feel like I've got this now. Just need to get a bit of a trim just to sort of to do the sides, but the like top bit here, honestly, solid. I'm smashing it at the moment. It's so easy to do as well, and I feel like it works for me. I don't know, let me know. But yeah, the one thing I would say is it is very difficult. It's more difficult probably, you know, one of the negative things, it's more difficult to find friends and to, you know, I think there's friend groups are pretty much established, really. So even people at work, like, they're already in their groups, and I think it's not just so easy to invite people into the groups. And I don't think it's in any bad way or anything like that. Honestly, I think that people have got their friend groups, and they kind of probably assume that everyone has got their friend groups, even though, like, someone new into the country, I've got some friends and stuff that I do chill with, but they actually, some friends from South Africa that are sort of spread far and wide in the country, got some in London, and got some in Oxford, and are in something quite north of Birmingham somewhere, I don't know. And then the wife's family as well, which is just south of Birmingham. So it's not that they're trying to exclude you or, like, socially outcast you. It's just that they probably just assume that you have a group of friends, because it's kind of an easy thing to assume. People don't go to work to look for friendships and stuff. But and having said that, one thing that I have found is amazing in this country is just musical opportunities, to perform, and to that's where I'm sort of leaning towards finding some people, build some friendships and stuff. And I'm still relatively new to the music scene here, but it's incredible. I mean, people are willing to pay. There's just an abundance of gigs everywhere. On a couple groups on Facebook, and this is kind of what I use Facebook for now, like, exclusively, really, is people post, looking for a acoustic gig here, or a duet, or whatever the case is. They're looking for a band for this and that and this. It's a paid gig. Not every gig is a paid gig, but those gigs at the moment, I see them as opportunities to meet people in the industry, to meet other musicians, and just to meet people in general, just to build some friendships in general. So I've got my ways and means of doing things, and it's taking time, like, don't get me wrong, but I have made a really good friend in the girl that plays with me, Naomi, and we've probably played 4 gigs, and we've got 6 gigs booked now, or something like that. So I mean, things are definitely heading in an upwards trajectory. So I think things are pretty good. I can't complain. They are taking a bit slower than I thought to meet friends and to meet people and stuff, but that is the one tough thing, I would say. And parking, my god. Go anywhere, you're going to pay for parking, or you're going to find parking in some random spot. That is one thing that's painful, and it's not like parking is cheap. You've got to pay for it, but it's expensive. It's ridiculous. So come on, UK, sort that out, bro. Really, parking is just unnecessarily expensive. Why? If you don't really need a car, I think having a car is a luxury, and obviously because it's a luxury, having the, or not having the, but the whole point of luxury things is that things are expensive. So if you drive a car, you got to expect to pay a premium, obviously, and it's a lot of things as well that you got to pay. You got to pay road tax, which, I mean, the roads are a lot better than South Africa, obviously. I mean, that was a foregone conclusion, really. The roads are a lot better than in South Africa. You got to pay road tax. You got to pay MOT. MOT is like you service your car once every year to make sure that it's roadworthy and stuff. You don't do that in South Africa, and I think it's not a bad thing. I don't mind doing that, because when you're buying a second-hand car, you kind of know more about what you're actually going to get. You can go check the whole service history online. You just put in the registration plate number, and you've got like the whole history of when it went to get serviced and what they found, and it failed on an MOT because of this specific thing, and then it went to go get fixed. So even those little things that needed to be fixed, you can find those things. So, I mean, yeah, there's good things and bad things about living in the UK, but there's no chance in hell I'm leaving. Things are very expensive too. And I think I'll do another video on that, because yeah, living here is expensive. It's good, but it's expensive. But anyway, guys, I mean, let me know about your country. Let me know, you know, what things are like, what life is like in your countries. I mean, I need to explore and check out some other countries. So let me know down below what countries you think could be good options to visit, good options to possibly live in the future. I've heard Singapore's quite nice. That's on my list of countries to visit when I start going into Europe. Got a lot though. That's another video I could do. Countries I want to visit in Europe. But it's all coming. It's all coming on the channel. It helps me communicate and talk better. But anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you, love you, and